Welcome to the finale of building Mirkwood. In this week's video we're going to be adding the final touches to the MOC, including adding in the throne, building the stone trees and completely finishing off the back section of the MOC. We're also going to be taking a closer look at all the minifigures which are going to be bringing the build to life. Before we get into all that, I just want to take a moment to thank all the supporters I've got throughout this series. Together the videos have got over 1500 views and I've actually gained over 50 subs since I started 10 weeks ago. Thank you so much for that. If you haven't subscribed and you like my videos, please take a moment to do so. So, to start things off, we're going to be getting into the first half of a short cinematic edit of the MOC. We'll then be finishing out the video with the second half. Then we'll be getting into a couple of short time lapses and then we'll take a look at the minifigures, now over 150 of them. After that we'll get into a short parts unboxing, one more time lapse and then finish out with the outro. So let's get into all that right now. So as promised, we're going to take a look at the minifigures used in this MOC. So here are all the elves that I've taken off the display and got from bags where I've been storing them. And these are the orcs that are going to be used in the centre pattern of the display. I've actually left the dwarves on because I'm completely happy with their final placements for the MOC. I've just worked out that there's almost 200 minifigures that are going to be on this MOC. And that is just insane. So I guess you've had a look at all the different figures now. So we'll get into the next part of the video. So I went and ordered the parts just like I said I would last week, and this part is actually the reason why I put in the Bricklink order. Needed this brown round dish to finish off the cellar, the wine cellar. I ordered about 300 brown plates, and this is for my next big MOC, which is going to be Endor from Return of the Jedi. So I got about 300 parts here. Pretty good value. This came to about just over a tenner. Few different sizes of plate. So let's get into applying the part that I ordered to finish off the barrels right now. So I've quickly added the brown dishes and I'm really glad that I took the time, a little bit of cash to get those parts because it does make a bit of a difference. It does look better now. So now we're going to get into a time lapse of me building the throne for Thandril, the king of the elves, and also building a couple of stone trees, and that's in the chambers. So let's get into that. So you just saw the time lapse of me building the throne. I apologise for not showing the entire process, but I just had no clue what I was doing. I've been procrastinating for a couple of days now. It doesn't quite look how it does in the film, but I don't mind. I'm quite happy with my little version of Thandril's throne. It's a nice little addition to this space. I've actually had to take a pillar out though to be able to show you the other side. I didn't quite think of that when I was designing this space, but hey. So now we're going to get into the second half of the dramatic edit, and then if you're not really interested in that, as you've already seen the first half, then just head out to the outro, skip through. There we go, the MOC is officially finished. Thanks for watching the finale of building Mirkwood. It's been amazing taking you along for the ride over these last 10 weeks. And thank you so much for all the positivity in last week's video, that was great. I want to take this opportunity to shout out the Hobbit 17, who had the awesome idea of just extending the middle two towers. Last week I asked you which one should I extend all of them? And he actually said just extend the two middle ones, and that's exactly what I've done, and it really actually adds to the MOC and it looks a bit better now, so thanks for that. As we look to the future, over the next couple of months I'm going to be focused on doing tutorials for you guys. A couple of people have asked for that, and if you have any ideas for a tutorial then please comment down below. The next big MOC series is going to be Endor from Star Wars, and for anyone who doesn't know, Endor is basically another massive forest, but this time instead of elves we've got flesh-eating teddy bears, otherwise known as Ewoks. If you're watching this in 2021, then the first episode of Building Endor will be in the description below. If you're watching this in the future, how's the coronavirus situation by the way? All the future episode 1s of new series will be in the description as well. Thanks again for all the support I've got throughout this build series. I'm actually going to be putting out a new video every single week for you guys. So, as ever, I'll see you in the next one.